ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another video. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at all of our baseball games we have coming up for Thursday, July 24th. We have 5 games in total, 5 brand new series kicking off. We're going to break down the matchups, look at the lineups, look at the pitching, and try to predict the outcome for every single game. Who's going to win, who's going to lose, what the final scores might be, and we'll also be taking an in-depth look at our best bets, the money lines, the spreads, the over-unders. If you're a baseball fan, this is the place, guys. First things first thing you do, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, do you agree with me, disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these games? Make sure to let me know, what are your favorite picks today? Every comment you leave, I will make sure that I respond to every single one of them. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, we do have 3 separate tiers. Look down at the pinned comment below. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. For you folks that have signed up, much appreciated. Thank you very much. We go over every game, every day, this entire baseball season. And also, don't forget, football season, it is just around the corner. Summer's flying by. Soon we'll have college football. Soon we'll have NFL football. Once the football season starts, we also go over every game every week. We do best bets. We do predictions and picks for all of our football matchups. So if you're a sports fan, baseball fan, football fan, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. But let's not waste any more time. Let's start looking at these baseball games. The very first one we have kicking everything off, MLB Network, 1:10 p.m. We have the 44 and 57 Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles, they can't pitch to save their life, but one thing they do have going for them, they have a pretty good offense. They have a younger team, younger lineup. They're hitting a lot of home runs right now. The offense has been what is carrying this team, but the pitching is giving up so many runs, it's not even making a dent. And then you have the Cleveland Guardians. Actually, they've won 11 of their last 14 games right now. They were well under 500. They've recaptured the fire they had going back in the month of April. They're starting to swing the bats. Pitching's been pretty consistent. They're now back over 500. Props to them. Cleveland, second place in the AL Central. Baltimore, 5th place in the AL East. And right now, the Orioles, a 43.7% chance to win this game. The Guardians, a 56.3% chance. The Guardians also 1.5 run favorites, 9.5 over under. Cleveland minus 120. Baltimore is even. Looking at this Orioles offense, they're averaging 4.1 runs per game, hitting 239, 116 home runs. You have to respect the power here. 73 steals. But they are giving up 5.02 runs per game. That is number 6 overall in the majors from the bottom. So they are the 6th worst pitching staff in baseball. For the Guardians, they're averaging 3.9 runs a game. That used to be 3.7, so the number's slowly starting to tick up right now. 225 average, 106 home runs, 81 steals, getting up 3.94 runs a game. Pitching's not bad. It is pretty solid. On the mound right now for the Orioles, you have Charlie Morton. Charlie Morton, he's been pitching for a while. He's about 66 years old right now. He's been in the majors for 4 or 5 decades. That's a joke, guys. I said that a couple weeks ago. Someone said he hasn't been pitching for 5 decades. I do know that. He has not been pitching for 5 decades. He is in his early 40s right now. He has a 5-8 record, a 5.58 ERA, not the best start of his career. 88.2 innings, 92 strikeouts. He still has his strikeout stuff, but 41 walks in 88 innings, putting a lot of guys on base here. That's never a good sign. Logan Allen going for the Guardians, 6-8 record, a 4.06 ERA, 95.1 innings, 74 strikeouts. He also has 39 walks overall, though having the much stronger season. Cleveland is hot, but all things must come to an end at some point. But I'm going to go with the Guardians. I'm going to go with Cleveland winning this game, covering the spread, and I'll go with the over. And this next game is actually an under-the-radar, really competitive pitching matchup, also on MLB Network at 6:40 p.m. The 60-42 Toronto Blue Jays, first place in the AL East. They'll be playing the 60-43 Detroit Tigers, first place in the AL Central. One of our rare first place versus first place matchups. This is 2 good teams. Tigers not playing the best baseball the last 1 to 2 weeks, but we know how talented they are. Some people think they are the best team in baseball. They've definitely made a very strong case for that. Keep your eye on the Tigers here. But the Blue Jays, they've had hot bats for about the last 5 to 6 weeks. They've been swinging the bats. They've been hitting home runs. Not the best pitching. Obviously, the Tigers have the edge pitching-wise, but you have to respect also the offense from this Blue Jays team. Right now, Toronto, 41% chance to win this game. Detroit, a 59% chance. The Tigers are 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over under. Toronto plus 115. Detroit right now minus 135. But I honestly think this game is a lot closer to a 50-50 matchup than it looks. The Blue Jays right now, they're averaging 4.6 runs a game, hitting 260. That is one of the highest batting averages, if not the number 1 batting average in the majors right now overall for a team. 105 home runs, 52 steals, giving up 4.1 runs per game. Detroit, very well-rounded team. The only thing they can't really do statistically, they don't steal a lot of bases, but that has not hampered them. It has not hurt them at all. It's just the only knock on them, the only con. Everything else, they are top 5 to 10 in every single category. A 4.8 runs per game, 248 average, 127 home runs, only 43 steals, giving up 3.72 runs a game. They just don't have good pitching. They have a really good bullpen to back it up as well. This is a really good pitching matchup, though. Eric Lauer on the mound right now for the Blue Jays, 5-2 record, a 2.8 ERA, 61 innings, 65 strikeouts, only 7 home runs. He's going up against the young guy, third year here, Reese Olson, 4-3 record, 2.71 ERA, 63 innings, 61 strikeouts, only 3 home runs. These guys have very identical stats. The only slight edge here, Reese Olson has given up just a couple less home runs overall, but overall, good pitching matchups, good team. Both of these teams need this win coming off this past series. I'm going to go with the favorite team here. Give me the Tigers to win this game, to cover the spread, and I'll go with the under. And then at 7:45 p.m., we have the 55-47 San Diego Padres, second place in the NLS. The NLS, guys, one of the deepest, most competitive divisions in baseball. San Diego, the big thing for them, they got to get that offense back to those April numbers. They got to get Machado back on track. They have to get Fernando Tatis Jr. back on track. That's that core for this offense. Where they go, the bats go with them. They'll be playing the 52-51 St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals have been playing pretty good baseball this season. They've kind of fallen off the last 3 weeks. They got to get everything back on track. When you look at this squad, this is a veteran team. They just got to start playing with some momentum. St. Louis right now, 4th place in the NL Central. The Cardinals, 64.4% chance to win this one. The Padres, a 35.6% chance. The Cardinals here, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. St. Louis is minus 135. San Diego plus 115. Looking at this Padres offense, they're averaging 4 runs a game, hitting 245, 86 home runs, 70 steals, giving up 3.58 runs per game. They've always had really good pitching. They have a good starting rotation, solid bullpen. Right now for the Cardinals, 4.5 runs a game, 252 average, 100 home runs, 57 steals, giving up 4.22 runs per game. On the mound for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray, very consistent pitcher for his career, 3.54 ERA. He's been shelled the last couple starts, but usually very reliable. 9-4 record, 4.04 ERA, 111 innings, 123 strikeouts. He's had a strikeout stuff this season. He's going up against Yu Darvish. He's made, 2 or 3 starts this season. Hasn't had his best up, but he's coming back from an injury right now. Hopefully he knocks the rust off as he goes along. 0-2 record, 6.08 ERA, 13.1 innings, 8 strikeouts. The big thing about him is here, he's probably going to have a very short leash here. They don't want to wrap the pitch count up. I was trying to make a very strong case here for the Padres to pull off the upset, but I just couldn't convince myself of a way where I saw the Padres winning this one. So I'm going to go with St. Louis. I'm going to go with Sonny Gray winning this one, but winning it by 1 run. So Cardinals win, but I'll go with the plus 1.5, and I'm going to go with the over. And now this next game is a very interesting one. I'm going to call it like what I see. This is a trap game no matter which way you look at it. MLB Network, 8:10 p.m., the 42-62 Athletics. You have to respect their power here. They do hit home runs, but they also give up a ton of runs. They'll be on the road here versus the 60-42 Houston Astros. The Astros right now tied for the best record in the American League right now. Veteran team, experienced team, one of the best batting averages in baseball. And what has Houston been able to do for basically the last decade? They always have elite starting rotation, and they also have the number 1 bullpen in baseball this season. Right now, Houston first place in the AL West. The Athletics 5th place in the AL West. Looking at the fan votes here, it's very lopsided. Houston, a 70.4% chance to win this game. The A's, a 29.6%. The fans are completely siding with Houston, but Vegas, the A's, 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over-under. The Athletics, plus 105. Houston, minus 125. These are very interesting numbers here. Nothing really makes sense. Let's look a little closer. The A's are averaging 4.2 runs a game, 248 average, 134 home runs, solid power. 57 steals, a 5.26 runs a game, bottom 4 overall pitching staff. The Astros, 4.4 runs a game, 259 average, really good batting average. They have 0 issues getting runners on base, 115 home runs, 54 stolen bases, 3.59 runs a game. That is a number 3 overall starting rotation. And like I just said, the number 1 bullpen in baseball. Looking at the pitching, Luis Severino on the mound for the A's. Started out the season really good the first month. Since then, he's been getting shelled left and right. 3-11 record. He might get his 12th loss here. Might get his 4th win. It's going to go one of 2 ways. He has 118.1 innings, 84 strikeouts. He's given up 125 hits, 40 walks, 13 home runs. He's going up against Jason Alexander, who doesn't have the best career numbers. 1-0 record, 8.4 ERA, very small sample size, 15 innings, 11 strikeouts, 3 home runs in 15 innings. That doesn't bode well here versus a power-hitting A's team. That's why Vegas is obviously going with the A's. They see the veteran Severino, who knows how to pitch in big games. He can pitch his way out of tough situations technically when his stuff is on. And then you have the unknown, underappreciated here, Jason Alexander. Not the best career numbers, giving up 8.4 runs so far this season. But don't forget this Astros bullpen. It's really good. It is deep. They can rely on a bullpen-started game. I'm going to go upset. I'm going to go with the Astros winning this one. Give me the +1.5, and I'm going to go with the over. And our final game, let's wrap it up with a West Coast matchup on MLB Network at 9:38 p.m. The 54-48 Seattle Mariners playing good baseball the last 2 to 3 weeks. Don't forget, just a couple weeks ago, they were a couple games under 500. They fought, they clawed their way all the way back. Now they're 6 games over 500, second place in the AL West. They're on the road here versus the 49-53 Angels coming off. I'm pretty sure they got swept by the Mets this last series. The Angels 4th place in the AL West, so an AL West versus AL West matchup. But you have to respect the power of the Angels. Top 5 overall in total home runs for the team. If you do not have your best stuff, they're going to hit some dingers. They're going to knock it out of the park. The Angels right now at home, 57.3% chance to win this game. Seattle, a 42.7%. But you also don't want to underestimate this Mariners team. Very balanced. They have power. They have speed. Pretty decent pitching. Right now, the Mariners 1.5 run favorites, 8.5 over runners. Seattle is even. Los Angeles -120. The Mariners right now, as a team, they're averaging 4.6 runs a game, hitting .248, 139 home runs, solid power, 91 steals, solid speed, giving up 3.93 runs a game. The Angels, 4.4 runs a game, .235 average, but 149 home runs. Do not forget about that. Do not underestimate their batting order. 46 steals, 4.67 runs a game. That might not look the best, but in the month of June, when the month of June started, they were in the 5. So that number's come down a lot. They are pitching a lot better than they were previously. On the mound for the Mariners, they have the rookie, and he's putting up solid numbers right now. Logan Evans, 3-3 record, 3.81 ERA, 54.1 innings, 40 strikeouts. He has given up 9 home runs in 54 innings. That might be a little concerning here versus a power-hitting Angels team. And then you have Kikuchi right now on the mound for the Angels. The Angels don't pitch well. That is not Kikuchi's problem. He has not been causing any issues there. He's probably their best starting pitcher right now. 4-6 record, a 3.13 ERA, only 4 wins with a 3.13 ERA. Give this guy some run support. 118 innings, 123 strikeouts. Where it's concerning is he's given up 52 walks. That is a buttload of walks here versus a Seattle team that has power. They have speed to swipe some bases. But I'm ultimately going to go with the Angels pulling off the upset here. I have them winning this game, and I'm going to go with the over. Guys, that's our breakdown, our picks, and predictions for all of our baseball games we have coming up for Thursday, July 24th. Thank you for watching. First things first, though, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. If you have any comments, by all means, drop them below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? What are your thoughts on these picks? What are your picks today? Make sure to leave a comment, and I will respond to every single one of them. If you want to sign up for one of our member teams, look down the pinned comment below. Click on that link. You can sign up there, and I would definitely appreciate it. And, of course, as always, thank you for watching.